So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Well, the glitzy opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here we are. We've reached the semi-finals.
Yeah, it's been a competition that's kept on giving in terms of drama, Peter. No wonder the time has flown. It's just been very exciting. And I have the feeling that this game will be no different.
So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Quality ball. Now it's Rafinha. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Adis could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. And that's a throw-in. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And he's running through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Always onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Pedro Neto. That's a good foray he's making. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Quarter of an hour played. Can he get it through?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Ederson. Oh, that's fabulous. And no, that was never going to make it. Eva Nielsen knocks it into space, deftly away. Brazil have reclaimed it. João Cancelo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Ruben Neves! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Bruno Guimaraes. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Neymar. João Cancelo does well to get it back. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Marquinhos. Now Ederson. Eva Nielsen. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's quick to return it. And it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Marquinhos. Rafinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Rafael Leao, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he's had it nicked away. Ederson. Gabriel. Now, can they get him? Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ederson. Rafinha. Played into space. And that marks the halfway point of the semi-final. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. So we are where we began. Towering header! And he has his goal! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Paquetá. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Now Ederson. Looking for the run. No foul, says the referee. Alexandro. Rafinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ibanez. That is ended up in no man's land. And that has sent him sprawling. Ederson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha has been caught there. It's a foul. Marquinhos. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's a sharp pass. That's the keeper's ball. Alexandro. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Brazil are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Ibanez and Rafinha closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bruno Fernandes, and this is Ronaldo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. They have 1 foot in the final. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ederson with the slide tackle there. Could move up a gear here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Takes a shot! And no mistake. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Alexandro. And it's Guimaraes. And the number on the board is 3.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedro Neto. To Bruno Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have played the perfect semi-final. A ruthless display which gives any potential opponent plenty to think about. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.